Hey everyone, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures, and today I'm gonna be working on this hammer, yeah, for a JJ. I have this open in here, Fairfield, yeah, for our third place winner in my competition. I'm gonna be converting this into something. Yeah, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to make such a happy vehicle out of it, yeah, as you did with your one. Yeah, but I will try to do something funny with it. So let's just get on the table and try my hands in converting this. To be completely honest, made in China casting, but for some reason I still like it. Yeah, the wheels are kind of yeah, so this is gonna have to go, and we're gonna have to put some 3D printed wheels. Yeah, 3D printer is there, that's why I just looked at it. And yeah, let's see what I can come up with. So here we have it, a Hummer, yeah. And what I can say about this car, it's very flimsy, yeah. The original casting is, okay as a car, but all of it, it's flimsy. You can look at this, it's just meh, yeah, by itself. But it doesn't mean that we cannot do anything brilliant with it. Yeah, it's always my opinion that your builds are only limited by your imagination, and how we know I like to talk a lot, so my imagination is good. Yeah. Okay, so I just removed those wheels because of course we ain't gonna be using these crappy wheels, but they are not that crappy, they are good for other builds, yeah. Especially if you want to enlarge some nice small car and you just want to have bigger wheels, those ones really work. But just generally as something that spins, they do not work. So what do I want to do with it? I'm gonna add this spiked wheels, yeah, they really like. Yeah, there is one little issue, they have a hole in, so just a little bit of flimsiness there, just falling in. But we're gonna think about that later on, yeah? Let's not think about this just yet, because if I'm gonna start thinking about stuff like that, I'm gonna probably start, figuring out that I want something else to do, and not the greatest idea. So, what I want to do with it? Your car was so nice and smiley, but it had as well big gun. Do I have anything like that in here? I'm just thinking. Yeah, I thought that I was prepared for this build, but I'm just proving to myself that I wasn't. Oh, come on. Oh. Maybe in here? No, that's just some Space Marines. Don't worry, I'm gonna be... Yes. Maybe, I guess. Yeah? So, not the dragon. No, not the dragon. We ain't gonna be using dragon for that build. Let's have a look. What do we have in here? Heavy bolter for Space Marines. And what else? Oh, some sort of neophyte. That's okay. But I don't think it is all that I want from this bag. Okay, come on out. No. Yes, I think. Anything else that I want? Maybe the other one. I think so. And do I want some Necron weapons? I don't think so. Not for now, at least. Yes. Yes, I think that we can actually work with this. Yeah, so in here you can see when I'm scratch bashing pieces, yeah. Like for example, this is one of my very dirty scratch bash tech priest. Yeah, he wasn't a great build, but still. In here we have one of the servitors that I built. I have quite a lot of fun. But like for example, this guy in here, he's like pieces of a Eldars and stuff like that. But you know, that's enough. That's enough. I'm digressing from what I was supposed to do, which is building cars with giant weapons. Twin-linked heavy bolter. There's really nothing much bigger than we can. Oh my goodness, I think that I just found our candidate. Yeah? Oh wow, okay. So I'm just gonna remove all of the Necrons from the tape. Come on, move Necrons. Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about you later on. Go away right now. But we have this, you know, dispensers. I think that I can use them for something. We have this Necron weapon in here. We have a heavy bolter in here. A piece of next Necron weapon. I think which is one of the fronts for one of those. But who cares right now? Oh, next of my kind of weird builds. But yeah, I just looked at this and you know, this car, this heavy bolter kind of works together. Mesh. And we want some mesh to cover the windows. And I think that I'm gonna do something that I do fairly rarely. I'm just gonna reopen this car. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. Let's leave it. And I'm gonna glue it from inside. Yeah, so. Oh, where did I put my scissors? No scissors. Great. I don't know where I put my scissors. Honey, do you know where I put my scissors? No, I don't think that she knows. So let's just try to use this, which ain't gonna be pretty. So, yep. Happy days. Let's just start singing, you know, the "Oh Happy Day." I think it was in the Sisters Act 2, that song. It was at the times when Whoopi Goldberg was actually an actress. Not a TV show host. Yeah, she was much better back then, to be completely honest. I did actually enjoy movies with her. Now it's kind of... yeah, she is still, you know, in the public eye, but... I don't care anymore. Yeah, this, like I said, the Sisters Act. Oh, that was a good movie. I rewatched it, I think last year, and I was very happy with it. You know, one of the good ones. And then I think that she was playing as well, you know, in Star Trek. Was it Next Generation? I think it was Next Generation. She was playing a alien there, who was a kind of barmaid on the spaceship. Yeah, and I really loved her character. It was, you know, one of those knowledgeable characters. And right now, you know, Whoopi is just a TV host. And kind of meh. Not really my kind of TV host. Yeah, what they are hosting in there, the anti-American propaganda, doesn't really, you know, go well with me, especially that, you know, I like my American friends. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. I probably shouldn't be talking about stuff like that. About Whoopi Goldberg being actually an actress. I don't know, I just really missed, this kind of old-timey movies that, instead of being weird are just wholesome. Yeah. So yeah, my little rant for today, instead of football today, I'm just taking on Hollywood. Yeah, come on, slide in, or not. Yeah. Okay. So I have mesh mostly being stuck in the window. Nobody cares about how it looks. Yeah, but for once I have it from the inside. Yeah. And it's look kind of from inside as well. It's not fully covering, so I'm just gonna put some sort of cover in here. But maybe if we add this gun in here, yeah, I don't think that anyone gonna be able to see it anyway. So let's just have a little bit of sanding. Yeah. So now this gonna fit in here nicely. And this guy look now so derpy, like he's wearing glasses. I'm sorry, man, I just have fun with it, and sometimes this weirdness just happen. Yeah, and I ain't gonna be, well, I did already apologize for it, but I ain't gonna be sorry to see this, continue. This kind of silliness. I hope that you're gonna like what you are getting there. Yeah, I'm just I'm thinking about these details and what to do with them. Do I want to use them or not? That's the question. Because by themselves they look nice. Yeah, they are kind of futuristic alien thing. But then if I start attaching them somewhere here, how would I, what do they, oh. I just found a use for them. Yes, they're gonna create extra armor and make this car look more like a giant train. Frick yes, that's what Okay, so this is complete accident, yeah? I wasn't planning that. Like you've seen, I didn't even know what pieces I'm gonna be taking out of this bag. So there we go. There are no mistakes in this hobby, just happy little accidents. You have to love Bob Ross. He is a freaking legend. So now let's just think. Do I want this like that? Let's have a look. And sticking in here. No. I think that the other way around was much more menacing. Yep. Of course, this hole in the front isn't a perfect thing, but this is just giving the extra bulk to the car. Yep. Let's start attaching the wheels. I just need to pick a couple that didn't misshape during the printing, because this wheels, I did actually have a couple of misshapes. This is maybe slightly misshaped. Yeah, but for the first time the entire bed did actually print, which is so surprising. Yeah, I'm just gonna push them inside, to have him on a lower profile. Yeah, so it isn't gonna be sitting as high as it was sitting originally. But on the other hand, come on, is this the end of this super glue? Yes, that's the end of the story of this super glue. Let's grab another one then. Oh, okay, this one must be already opened. So let's just start attaching those wheels. Way too much super glue. Yeah. So if somebody didn't know that sound, it was a Scrappy Daffy Do charge sound. If anybody watched Scooby and Scrappy. And of course, you know, Scrappy did believe that his uncle Scooby was the bravest dog in the world, and poor Scooby was as cowardly as my Labrador. So yeah, because of Scrappy he lived through so many horrors, so many of them. Yeah. Alright, and now let's just look at this and try to figure it out. Would the spikes help me, you know, at least to give it a little bit more? Yeah, what I'm gonna have to do is cut in here and in here just to get a straight connection somehow. And so just adjust this and this, and I already gonna apologize for this. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that this car gonna arrive in one piece, but at least you're gonna know how to reassemble it. Yeah, because this already feels like it's gonna break off. I wanted to do everything very close to the bodies of the cars. Yeah, that's why previous cars were so consolidated. Yeah, but sometimes when greatness happens right in front of you, you cannot deny it. Yeah, and this just looks great, in my not so humble opinion. Yeah. I learned that, you know, being too humble is just, you know, another form of bragging, so I'd rather be bragging than just being too humble. Okay, come on, don't slip. Stay. Doesn't it look lovely? Like some sort of a giant, you know, technopunk thing. And now, oh, yes, like that. I'm gonna have extra points to attach it to. It's gonna be a little bit higher than I was. Flip it. It's gonna be just on the perfect height to be working as a plow. You see how this is happening? Yeah, it just you start doing something, and then, you know, just one piece falls into place, then the other one, and yeah, it's the concept keep on changing as it goes. Yeah, and I love this about our hobby, especially, you know, I know that not all of you are Warhammer or, you know, even any other games than Gaslands. Yeah, but most of us come from different kinds of wargaming. Yeah, so, you know, all of the kit bashing and stuff like that, it's just one of those things that sometimes you just put two different kits together, and at some stage it just becomes this thing that lives by itself and just wants to evolve. Yeah, come on. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of super glue in here. Come on, it's gonna be so flimsy, and this video gonna be like 40 minutes long because of that. Yep, I have this connection in here. Is this connecting in here? You know what, I just gonna start blasting this with baking soda and hope that I'm gonna be able to mask it with a little bit of weathering. Yeah, come on, baking soda for the rescue. Yeah, to the rescue, or whatever. Chippendale. Sorry, next song. Yeah, I just don't want to be copyrighted for singing the Risky Rescue theme song, I think it was. Yeah, Chippendale. Oh, okay. Come on, stick. Just stick. Don't argue with me. So you can see how this just, you know, turned from something that I wanted to just give a big gun and, you know, some character similar to the original build into something that I wasn't planning at all. What do you think? Does he have a nice smile? Yeah? Will you accept him in your team? Right, I don't think that we need to add any more weapons. The plow in the front is just magnificent, to be completely honest. Yeah. Of course, you know, I have some sort of a sarcophagus that we can put on top. No, just joking, just kidding today. Like, this was completely unplanned. Yeah, this part just happened. Yeah, like I knew what kind of wheels I want to use for this build, and then the gun just happened, and this happened, and I think that I just want to add this on top. Yeah, just as a, because I think that this gonna just balance the car. Yeah, so it's gonna be so front heavy. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just to balance it, I'm gonna use one of those little aerator housings, and I'm gonna just put it to the side instead of just putting it in the middle. Yeah, so it's gonna kind of work, look like a chimney for this kind of giant steam-ish kind of looking car. Yeah, and I think so. Yeah, instead of your smiling car, you're gonna have a smiling plow. Yeah, if you can call it a smile. But I think that is enough for the build. Yeah, because if I'm gonna overbuild it, it's just gonna look, it's gonna start looking worse. It looks good right now. It's menacing, a little bit derpy. Yeah, with a smile in front. Yeah, so let's just get him painted, and I'm still thinking what to paint, because right now I'm half tempted just to use copper colors to go into the steampunk kind of aesthetic. Yeah, so I'm just gonna black bomb it and be right back. Oh, and here we have this happy bad boy. And I'm actually considering I have a different metallic color, and I'm thinking about using it. You know, I have this in here, Retributor Armor. Yeah, I never actually used that color before, so I'm just wondering how it's gonna look on the car. I know that it's kind of goldish, metallish color, because that's how it looks like in the bottle. Yeah, and I wonder if I dry brush with it, how well it's gonna translate, you know, to the car. Let's see it. This is an experiment, so I'm sorry if this is gonna look bad, but I already like it, so yeah, this is very heavy dry brush. And I'm not very fond of that paint already. I like how it's turning out right now. This car gonna be looking very, very gold. Yeah, but then we can throw some Nuln oil on top of that, or even Argrax Earthshade, and it's gonna dull it down. I think that this is gonna actually work perfectly. Yeah, that's my not so humble opinion. When it is not too much, like I put on ram, it really works. So like I said, this is a very first time for me actually to use Retributor Gold. I know that this color is around for a while now because it is one of the main colors for the Stormcast Eternals, but I never touched it before. Like I said, I have a lot of paints and I'm trying to use them up, so I try to when I buy new colors, I try to do it sparingly. I think that in last 3-4 years I bought like 6-7 paints, excluding of course bases. Yeah, base coats I need a lot, so I'm usually buying more of them. Let's just wash this off. And now, because we have some guns, we need to go back to the proper metallic. This is gonna be covering the gun's parts that I want. As you can see, I don't even bother, cleaning this up. I just add the proper metallic where I think it should be, and we still have a little bit of the red that this was painted before still being seen, but it doesn't make much of a difference. I think that the biggest issue is this, that when you look in here, you can see still quite a lot of baking soda, or maybe even the super glue just dry off. But what can we do? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as is. And now the wheel rims need a little bit of work. Okay. Yep. Let's leave it like that, because if I'm gonna start doing more, I'm never gonna finish this build. Yeah, I know myself, I'm gonna overdo it. Okay, let's grab some colors for weathering now. Okay, so we have this little lovely boy here, and I was just thinking, that I can straight away go into what do you call it? Into Argrax Earthshade, but I just gonna actually go other way around. Yeah, I know that it shouldn't be roasting as a copper and other, like of this metal do not roast, so they get greenish. I probably should use a what do you call it now? Some sort of a greenish metal, yeah. But I just gonna go with a little bit of this rusty color around the bottom of the car. Yeah, it's gonna be more of a weathering than actually showing rust. Yeah. And after I'm done with that, I'm gonna be coming with a Argrax Earthshade after I'm done with most of the weathering, just before I'm gonna start applying the weathering pigment. Yeah, so let's just do the, whoa, that's too much, way too much. Let's do the mod all over the wheels and everywhere else. Especially with this car, having such a low RAM, it's gonna have a lot of stuff that it picks up and drags around. So you can see how this orange that I applied as a, which usually I use as a rust, just enrich the weathering here. Yeah. So here, and of course here, and wheels, I forgot about the wheels. So I just add more into them, just to, cover all of the painting mistakes that I've done already. Yeah, and weathering is a great place to go to cover your mistakes. Yeah, whenever you feel like you did, like something that you did doesn't look as you wanted, just try to do some weathering. And especially like when you have missed some paint and you are like, oh, this is gonna be so visible. Yeah, just smother some weathering on top of that. you're gonna be able to hide all of your little crimes there, like I do. Yeah, like quite often I just start painting and I see, oh my goodness, I have not put the, what do you call it, let's just say I didn't put undercoat in the right place. Yeah, there is not enough of it. So there we go. Yeah, let's just grab some weathering and cover it. All right, I have everything, you know, painted. I think that all of that is still somewhat wet. Yeah, and now let's just smother entire car in the Argrax Earthshade. Yeah, hopefully it ain't gonna just turn it into the one mod car. Yeah, but it's gonna be still showing through as this, you know, kind of goldish device. Yeah, yeah, the paint, you know, like on this golden paint doesn't actually want to stick to the one place, which is good. It's moving. There are a lot of flat panels in here. Yeah, so I'm able to get it. Yeah, it's gonna look much more blodgy and sloppy than at the beginning, which gonna be a saving grace for that car. Yeah, all right, and now since there's a lot of wet surface in here, I'm gonna be able to attach a lot of weathering pigment, because you've seen how on other cars when I was doing that it didn't want to stick, but right now when this one is covered, this gonna be one of the easiest things to just add to it. There we go. So he's gonna be definitely much more dusty than any other car that I did in that batch, because, well, like I said, weathering what do you call it, the wash did help with that. Yeah, so all praise the wash, and maybe some in here as well. Yeah, but I think that I'm done with that car. I'm just a little bit tempted just to go over with a little bit of metallics. Yeah, no, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, so there you have it. Yeah, it's very dusty. Let's just put him aside and allow him to dry, and then throw him on the spin table. Okay, and here he is, a smile mobile. Yeah, it always brings a smile on your face whenever you see it coming your way, or not. Yeah, I think that most of us would be terrified to see guns as big as a car. Yeah, so there we go. Like you can see, the Nuln oil did really dull down the gold paint. It still looks somewhat, you know, coppery, brassy, whatever you want to call it. And of course the weathering is holding very well because of the paint being wet. So let's just grab two cars out of the bag, blindly of course. And what did I pick up? Oh, not doubles. I don't want to have double of the same car for the price. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, so we're starting with 67 Greenwood Corvette. Yeah, I like this car myself. Yeah, I only picked up actually cars that I would like to have myself. And in this, you know, you get the 67 Ford Mustang Coupe, which I already converted one of them, and this, I know that I love this car, so, you know, awesome, you know, to send something that I like. So yeah, of course, like I said, if you like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and those three cars and the bunch of 3D printed pieces gonna be going your way, my friend, soon enough. So have a lovely day and take care.